Hey everyone, how's my eye contact today? It should be pretty good because I am using an iContact Camera Pro. Let me show you what it looks like from my point of view. So there it is, and if you're anything like me, your first thought is, oh, this doesn't work for me because I can't have this thing in front of my monitor all day. And that's the power feature, which is that it flips up when it's not in use. Seems so simple. Just flip it down again when you want to start your meeting. Seems so simple, but I wish I had thought of it. So let me show you what it looks like without the green screen filter so you can see the quality of the camera for itself. This is pretty much how it looked out of the box, plug and play. I did adjust the white balance and saturation a little bit in my recording software as I would with any webcam, but overall I think the quality pretty much matches any webcam at its price range. So let me get my fake reality back. This feels kind of weird to me. And let me share what I like about it, show you a quick unboxing, and a few things I'd like to see added in a version 2. Now, what I like about it is that it solves the eye contact problem. For years, we've been complaining about this. When you're in a call, you have a choice of either looking at the monitor so you could see your guests and staring kind of down like this, or looking at the camera so you look normal like you're giving eye contact, but you're staring at a camera. I want to be able to do both at the same time. And there's really only two ways to do it. Camera in front of the screen or camera behind the screen. The behind the screen solutions are great. I love them. But there's some compromises. In order to do them, what you do is you put the camera behind a one-way mirror, and the one-way mirror has to be angled. So you wind up having to have something deep on your desk, a box instead of a flat monitor. Desk space. Another compromise is they tend to be expensive. The one-way mirror device itself can be more expensive than the webcam, and then you have to buy a webcam. They can give a really great experience, but it seems like it would be simpler just to have a camera in front of the monitor. Now, as far as cameras in front of the monitor, everyone in the industry has had this idea. We've been talking about this for years, but we've written it off for the obvious reason that we don't want a camera in front of our monitors all day. That's why I keep saying it's a power feature. It seems like such a simple thing, but the fact that the camera flips up when you're not using it, that's what makes this a viable product. Now, the big question you may be asking is, okay, so I can flip it out of the way when I'm not in a meeting. How about during meetings? Is it annoying to have a camera right in the middle of someone's face when you're talking to them? Not really. I thought it would be, but I got used to it pretty quickly. Also, if you're in a typical meeting with more than one person, you could have it lined up in the seam between the tiles, so it wouldn't be blocking anyone's face at all. Okay, so here we have our unboxing, and there really wasn't much to it. It's basically plug and play. I like the fact that there wasn't a lot of paperwork. We don't need it. We're just going to plug this thing in. It is a USB-C with a USB-A adapter. I didn't even notice at first. The adapter was on there, so you could use USB-C or A. Very typical webcam stand. And of course, the power feature that I love so much, the camera itself flips up and down. So overall, I would recommend this device. Its price, $189. I think there's a $10 off on their website right now, $179. It's basically in line with typical webcams, but it solves the eye contact problem. It's also very portable. If you travel a lot, you could put this in your laptop case and use it on the road. There's a couple small changes I'd love to see in the next version. Let me show you from my point of view. The first, I'd love for there to be a small hinge right here where I can angle this. When I first set this up, I had it flat against the monitor, and then it was pointing down. In order to have it pointing at my face, I had to pull it away from the monitor. And there's a little thing, my eyes are starting to having to decide whether to focus on my face or focus on the camera because it's a little bit away, so it changes my focus. When it's flat against the monitor, I don't have that issue. It's not a big problem, but the camera is just a little less distracting if it's back flat against the monitor. So if the camera itself was able to hinge at the bottom joint, I would be able to do that. The other thing I'd like to see, and again, let me show you from my point of view, I would love a little piece of plastic right here so that when I put the camera up, it would be behind it. It would just be like a lens cap. Basically, just literally just put actually, I might just do it myself, put a sticky note over here so that when I put the camera up, it's behind the plastic. That way, when I'm not in meetings, I just, feel like nothing's looking at me. I like having a physical lens cap. I'm not alone in this. But overall, I'm really happy with this device. It solves the problem after all these years of eye contact in video meetings. And it does it at an affordable price, in a nice, reasonable form factor, and without too much compromise. At the end of the day, I think that's the big question. It might be a bit of a personal thing, which is whether or not you find having the camera in the middle of the screen during video meetings to be distracting or not. I thought it would be. And after a few video meetings, I'm finding it's not a problem at all. Let me know what you think in the comments. Can you see yourself using something like this, or do you think it would be too much of a distraction? And let me know if you have any questions. And as always, please like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.